shoulder lean. I don't know how to let me know. Bounce right and left, let your show. Hey, let your show. Yeah, just let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Hey.
Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the tip goes to Houston. On the wing, Green. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Assisted by...
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
Now here's Wall. Got a piece of it. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Utah.
That one misses for Wall.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
They get it again. Gasol hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Just over a minute and a half in. And here's Houston. 4-point game. Down low. And then Gasol with the jam.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Jones. Off the mark there with a three.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Bryant with it. It's picked up by Jones.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Wall with it. He has 6. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Now here's Levine.
Great job closing out the lanes. You normally don't see defense like that from Green, but he was tough to get around there.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
And it's Green missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
One thing this Rockets team does very well, they get themselves to the line.
That they do. And they make it hurt once they do. Effectively drawing fouls and making your free throws is something some teams struggle with, but this Houston squad has it down.
Now here's Wall. Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Bryant. To the middle. From 12 feet. Kept alive. Smith. And he buries his first look.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Wall with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Jones from outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Utah ball.
Utah leading. Outside Wall. Outside Jones. To the paint. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
Rockets.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 9. Green for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Rockets foul.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Turner. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Houston. Kobe.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
4-3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
Houston ball.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Jazz out in front. They lead by 11. And
The Jazz 21.
we welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz? Pass to Clark. He takes it in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Clark outside. Oh, he tries a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Here's Payton. Pass to Sprewell. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And they're able to recover. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Outside Murray. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Clark outside. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First one falls for him.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Good drive by Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brandon Clark.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue and drawing the contact.
That one misses.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Abaji. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Utah leading. Pass to Clark. Jones with the ball. Outside Payton. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Back to Dunn. Outside Murray. Knocked loose. Out to the right wing. Pass to Gordon. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
1:10 left in the first half of this game. Now Turner inside. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Dunn. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That's good from Jones.
Shooting for Utah, Eddie Jones.
Jones hits them both. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Picked by Smith. Here's Green. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Wall. There's a screen by Turner. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got 8.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Levine, good. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd. Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Outside Jones. Launches a 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Left side, Levine. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Agile play by Levine, finding his way around the contact to get a shot.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Outside, Green. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time.
Chris Dunn.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here in the second half. Wall with it. Guarded by Smith. Outside, Anderson. To the inside. Oh, my goodness!
Okay.
Throw it down!
Come on!
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Pass to Gasol. Green with the ball. He's covered by Levine. Oh, and Turner with a block. And they'll get another chance. 4 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Bryant.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Outside Wall. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wall's got 10 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Oh, got a piece of it. Turner with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Outside Jones. From deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Inside. Smith outside. Right side, Green. Levine with a steal. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown? He's got 18.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Outside Levine. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
3.
Levine's got 12 points in just the second half. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, stolen by Gasol. Here's Green. Going inside. He gets it in there. Green's got 6 points.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Pass to Turner. 58 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Here's Smith. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Kyle Anderson.
And finished off by Anderson.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Fourth personal foul.
It's hard enough to win in the
Team
NBA,
foul.
but when you turn the ball over, it's much harder.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 19-7 run. Anderson with a screen. Outside Levine. Kicks it out to Anderson. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assistant.
Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
He shoots. Zach Levine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Jazz. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter.
The Jazz, 61.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Green. Here's Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal
And Grant, as
foul.
NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Utah ball.
Here's Payton. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it
The
home.
assist.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Smith. Driving in. The shot comes out. Outside Payton. And here's Jones. Back to Clark. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second personal
And even from where we're sitting, you could
First team
clearly
foul.
tell it was a foul.
Shooting
And a moment now to
already
quickly
wrong.
take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
Brandon Clark.
And the basket by Clark.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Murray with it. And the shot goes down.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
Deflected. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Down low. Here's Jones. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And here's Clark for three. Rockets with a rebound. Outside Murray. Jones with the block. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Clock at 6. Here's Gasol. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak into the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to Sprewell. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Payton. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Houston with it. Bryant with it. Payton covering. And he lays it up and in.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Pass to Abaji. And stolen by Green. Here's Bryant. Here he goes. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake.
Say celestial, hand Cecil off a bit, call it a test tube. We'll make him come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook, and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. Was in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. Was in my tube socks. A new. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the New York Knicks. Pass to Levine. And stolen by Dunn.
And a good nose for the ball, sniffing it out. Dunn takes it clean and heads the other way with it.
Turner with the screen. Wall attacking. And the slant up by Wall.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Into the lane. And Jones with the stuff.
You know, when Jones takes initiative like this, he's a real threat, slicing to the rim with ease.
Here's Smith over Anderson. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Wall. Four on the shot clock. Oh! Man! What a finish!
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Screen by Jones. Pass to Turner. And Anderson has it in the corner. Now here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
That's what Zach LaVine is known for, getting positioning inside and throwing it down.
Here's Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Releases. Here's Gasol. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft, I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent. This is John Wall at his absolute best, in attack mode, going right to the rack.
Outside, Kobe tries from 7. Utah with the rebound. .44 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Jones. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Smith. He has 6. Brian up top to the paint. Houston moving the ball around. Gasol. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
That puts them in the lead. 6 points for Zach LaVine.
You know, John Wall is not just a dynamic scorer. He is outstanding at sharing the ball with his open teammates.
Here's Green. Oh, he misses the dunk. John Wall getting it done for the Jam. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct.
14.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
So it's the Rockets now. It's a 5-point game, and it's Murray penetrating.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Now here's Payton. Picked by Clark. He tries for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. It's trailed by 3. Murray with it. Jones covering. And Murray. Here we go. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Clark outside. And the 3 off target. So it's the Rockets now. Here's Şengün. Another shot. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Oh, good from Payton. Here's Gordon. Oh, good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Taking the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Pass to Sprewell. Shot clock at 5. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Down low. Here's Murray. And they double up Murray. And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And so Payton will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 1.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
They grab their own miss, and Jones sends it back.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
It's always striking break to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Here's Murray. No good, unable to end this run. Utah leading by 4. Payton looking around. Outside, Jones fires from deep. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that one misses.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up. I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall. Duncan probably comes easily. He's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
Out to Turner. Pass to Levine. And Anderson has it in the corner. It's stolen by Smith.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside, Green. Dives to the hoop. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead 5-1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Rockets trail to the inside. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Smith. On deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Smith's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Rockets. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
To the middle. Here's Gasol. Good work defensively by Turner. Inside. Here's Wall. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Green. Here's Gasol. Goes back up. The rebound by Turner.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Down low. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Gasol. Makes it off the glass. Gasol's got 6.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Now Wall. He's got 13. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Turner. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Wall looking for an opening. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
Wall having a big game. Many nights he beat you with his passing. Tonight, it's been his scoring.
Pass to Gasol. Done outside. Wall with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The shot by Turner, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one. During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
It's a Jazz ball.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. The kick out to Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That's on Jalen Green. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning season.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals, in my mind, was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Christopher. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Şengün. Back to Murray. Over Payton. And too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Anderson the screen. Here's Agbaji. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And the Jazz making a change here.
Derek Jones Jr.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Christopher. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
The Rockets have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Second free throw, no good.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Utah leading by 5. Payton with it. Now guarded by Murray. Payton outside. Pocket 6. Here's Vucevic. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Vucevic has got the lead up to 7 now for Utah. And Murray, here we go.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Here's Payton. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Assist from Derek Jones Jr.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting.
The Rockets, 35.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jazz leading by 7. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Make some noise and get out of your seat for your Utah Jazz.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Out to the right wing. Nifty move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Gasol is just so crafty, a magician, if you will, with the ball, and incredible at using his pump fake to earn that trip to the stripe.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Screen by Jones. Going inside. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
Wall, a top-tier distributor. There's no denying that. He maintains incredible court awareness at all times on the floor.
Houston moving the ball around. Screen by Smith. The shot's good.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
To the inside. Gasol with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Jazz leading by 6. Outside, Jones. Here's Wall. Jones slams it home.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kobe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Team foul.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And the second free throw, good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Rockets trailed by 7. Here's Green, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, extremely crafty, smart, clever. Levine with the ball on the string, creating all the separation he needs to do work.
Here's Bryant. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Gasol. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. And Green slams it in.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Rockets trailed by 9. A pass to Bryant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, Jones. Back to Wall. Outside, Jones. Another miss by Utah. And here are the Rockets. And it's Smith top of the key. Pass to Kobe. Screen by Smith. Outside, Kobe. Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
32 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Jones slams it home.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. On the wing, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handle, yet completely under control and within himself.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they...
I just like the sound.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough on his dozy though. I keep it in no OVO. I ain't with nothing, just have my portfolio. Really come from a block where they boy, that ain't no goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You gon' tryna toe to toe. Trench kid, gotta run it up. If you thinking I'ma lose, then you never. Power dripping damage, ooh, belly buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why I. VVS is jumping while it's like a mosh pit. Really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming in, I started off. True to everything I did, is really no flogging. All my been going up, no dodging. And I'ma keep on coming with the heat, I'm hogging. Trench kick, glitter on a piece, stop sobbing. Pain, it defeats my noggin. If that ain't really your beat, stop siding. Say you tryna run in these streets, stop hiding. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Real course, they be on that funny stuff. Rich and money, my wrist me on. I done came way too far, I can't it up. I got. Be honest with us. Hearing no walk inside, I be. Know the haters mad, they got enough of us. Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I just stack up that money, I run it up. Oh, who love me, I run it up. What up? You gonna tell me my money, I run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Double up, run it up, Lamborghini with the. Got them bands and I'm flexing, hold my muscle up. I'ma stand on the business when it's time to. I get paper in the morning when I'm waking up. Make my. Put my rest in the wall, now it's growing rest. Diamond chain get this swinging, they know it's us. They know it's me. Pinky ring get this singing like Jodeci. Double R and it came with a notary. I see stars, I'm a star like it's supposed to be. Only way I can go to sleep. When my needed me about 100p. Paddock on my wrist, a masterpiece. Put some diamonds on her and some double C. I'm up, kicking my like I won the World Cup. Kick it. Baby girl need a crush. Hunters keep coming, you know that's a must. If you talking money, then we can discuss.
Run it out, 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 run it out. Run it out, 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 run it out. I just stack up that money, I run it out. About who love me, I run it out. They gon' tell me my money, I run it out, run it out, run it out, run it out.
I've been running that money up, putting on. Ain't no into this trend, it's a marathon. Different breed, I might bust down a herringbone. Bought a flight with them racks in my carry-on. Talking about money, you know who to call. It look like the mall. My up at the draw. Earrings 150, I'm. Why by the Daytona, been in the corner. Them rentals, the tag Arizona. Ain't getting no diploma. The freshest dude in the schoolhouse. You went took the smooth route. Now my pockets look too stout. Never enough, man, I gotta go get some more. Go buy me a Texaco. Now I'm on the charts, so I'm running up screens. My got what you need, though. Built my name from the ground, I ain't had no help. It's just me versus me beefing with myself. It was time I woke them up, they overslept. Run it up, still ain't out of.
The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Here we go. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. For the season series between these two teams, the Jazz came away empty-handed in the last matchup against the Rockets. You know, GA, something to notice about this Jazz team. They love to shoot the three. The statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
and that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Showing off those playmaking skills, LaVine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Screen by Smith. Here's Dunn, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And stolen by Dunn. On the wing, Green. Houston moving the ball around. And it's Dunn penetrating. Here's Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Outside Turner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Dunn. Driving in. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside LaVine. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And Utah, another 3.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the Dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the Dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Now here's Turner. He's got 8.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam. He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Smith. Pass to Bryant. Wall with the steal. They break it out, 5 on 3. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Now here's LaVine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Cutting to the rim with ease. LaVine's quick first step and explosiveness is hard to contain.
Here's Green, and the shot goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Inside, there's LaVine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. LaVine loves to put on a show.
They get a hand on it. Dunn, right side. Here's Gasol, and it's sent back by Turner. Pass to LaVine, and then LaVine with the jam.
Check out LaVine getting hurtful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And Smith punches it from deep. Wall grabs the board. To the middle. And LaVine with the slam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Now here's Bryant. Tries to keep it alive. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. 6 to shoot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Some energetic defense by Levine, using his speed to stay all over the shooter.
Outside, Jones. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for Utah. He got into
the Rockets. 13.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Utah? And the jam by Levine.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Christopher, no good. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And we know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Jazz leading by 11. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And there's the drive. And that one, good. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets, trailing by 10. And stolen by Payton. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Fires the three. Here's Vucevic. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And then Vucevic slams it in.
And the instincts on the glass. Learn how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Pass to Şengün. Fires for three. And Jones pulls it down. Utah leading by 12. It's tipped. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Murray. And Jones sends it back. Here's Payton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Jazz lead by 15. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts? Look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Jones. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trailed by 17. In the corner, Murray with it. It's taken away by Payton. And again, Utah running the court in transition. Got a hand on it. Murray outside. Driving inside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Here's Sprewell. Another shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
.40 seconds left in the first half.
Blocking foul called on Ochai Agbaji. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 11 feet away. The shot misses. Jazz leading by 17.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
19 seconds left in the first half. Payton the bounce pass. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Murray outside. And so it's the Utah Jazz taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Anderson outside. And the Jazz another three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Utah leading by 20. And here's Levine. 10 points for him. Gasol with the steal. Here's Green. That shot is off. Good D by Jones.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Turner. Takes the three. Second chance shot. Here's Anderson. Hits the layup after the sweep. Fake to freeze the D. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes the break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Kobe. And then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times nearly Houston to the finals just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. At 6. Here's Gasol. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
That free throw, no good. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Green deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The 3. Good on the triple.
Jalen Green.
Green's got 9 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Pulls it up. Rebounded by the Jazz. 22 is their biggest lead. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Houston ball.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
Rockets trail by 15. .111 left to play here in the third. Done with it. Pass to Bryant. From the arc. Houston with a new 14. Down low. Here's Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And 11 points for Jalen Green.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And the lead will continue to shrink as long as they keep turning the ball over.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith feeling it out a bit. Now here's Green. 11 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Houston gets it back. Screen by Smith. Puts up a 3. Done outside. It's stolen by Jones. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Jazz lead by 13. And fourth quarter back.
32.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now done. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. And it's Green with the jam.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
He's committed only 1 turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
And so it's Houston with it. 11-point game. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Turner. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
And Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all around here to do.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 15. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Utah? And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Levine. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
And so Wall nails both of them. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 17. Here's Dunn. He can't hit that time.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So we'll see Zach LaVine go to the line here. That's on Jalen Green. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
It's the fearless nature of LaVine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
Free throw good, LaVine. And so LaVine nails both of them. And here is Green. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Over in the corner, Gasol. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. And the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Dunn. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you always have to do your best to keep up with Dunn. Just absolutely remarkable in transition given his athleticism.
So it's the Rockets now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
LaVine's shot is off.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Outside, Green. Oh, good with the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Lob pass to Bryant. Payton the bounce pass. And LaVine puts up a deep 3. The Jazz with another miss.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the...
Sorry, take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seen all my ops linked up in a picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably want losing silence. Might know y'all trying it. RC's but ain't never finna buy bad running my pack. Some lame broke all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, ain't big enough. Wildin' on the boat on the island. When I better make 'em throw the tile in. One, I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefin', you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleepin'. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
Stacking up my money, no time for it. Money kulakpo, I don't care for your hate. Me no fighting. Me no fighting. Throwing down drums from bungalow. I did my penthouse, you can't even reach me. Me no frightened. It is not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Ole mumi bow down. To bambi no farabale. Oboya ko. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay. We go there, okay. I just want to hear me. Look. Baby, it's your daddy.